In this video, we're going to talk about a type of email that is underrated and is pretty much different from what we used to create for our ecom brand email marketing. So as you know, we always used to create these type of fancy emails. Actually, these are called design-based emails, which to be honest, perform pretty much cool on our website, but we always have to put too much time for this. Also, using this design-based emails all the times might increase the churn and increasing the unsubscribe rate and also the spam complaint rate. So in this video, we're going to talk about a type of email that is much faster to create, and we can use it in our flows, in our campaigns, and also if it is used correctly, we can generate even 2 to 3 times more revenue through those simple emails. So if you don't know me, my name is Hamid. I helped hundreds of ecom brands to generate more than 100% extra revenue through email marketing. You can see my email designs in my Behance account. Also, if you want a professional implementing email marketing correctly in your ecom store, you can visit my website bigmagflow.com and submit for a free email marketing audit. So the type of email that I'm talking about is actually this very simple plain text emails that you already use to communicate with your friends, your colleagues in your inbox. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to our customers, for example, as the founder or owner of the brand. And let's say if we are running a campaign, for the last email in the campaign, we'll use this plain text email and reach out to them as a founder and offer them the final chance to use the offer in the campaign. So the reason that these kind of emails works very well is because it's much more personal than this company looking design-based emails. So in the subject line, we can call the recipient's name, we introduce our name as the founder of the email, and the recipients actually consider this type of email as a very personal email. That's why they work really good. So we can use these plain text emails in 2 different ways. As I said, we can use it in campaigns. Let's say we're running the Black Friday campaign. For the first 2 emails that we sent, which is an announcement, we didn't offer the discount yet, we'll use design-based emails. Actually, these 2 will look something like these emails. So these are the design-based emails. And also the third email in the campaign will still be design-based. So all of these 3 emails in the campaign will be created as design-based emails. And let's say if we already sent all these 3 and today is actually the Black Friday, we'll create another email in this campaign. But instead of creating a design-based email, we will create a plain text email and offering the discount as the founder to the recipients for final hours. So based on my experience, for example, if you generate $10,000 through this design-based email, this final text-based email will generate $20,000 if it's used correctly. Also, if you want to use it in email flows, for example, welcome flow or abandoned cart flow or even browse abandonment flow, again, in the sequence, we will have 3 design-based emails. In the first one, for example, if it's a welcome flow, we will offer the discount. In the second email, we will show some social proofs along with the discount. In the third one, we can also show some user-generated contents, photos, and things like that. And if the recipients still didn't make any purchase until this point, we will send them a plain text emails as the founder, something like this. So let's see how we can create something like that, actually a plain text, and implement it in Klaviy. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to create this plain text. I will write a command under this video so you can use it and put it in ChatGPT on a free version and get your plain text copy based on what you need. I'm going to call it, I have created abandoned cart flow or brand name, and make sure to follow the following rules. So here we will define the rules for this plain text emails that we want ChatGPT to consider. The first rule is that we will need a call to action text at the end of the text. We don't want this to be too long. So in the rule 3, we can say what the discount code is. So we can say the discount code is, let's say, K2F, whatever the discount code is. And the rule 4 will be make sure it's creating urgency for the recipients to take action immediately. And I'll hit enter and we'll see what kind of text it will create. So as you can see, we created this plain text for cart abandonment. That's why it's saying, I noticed you left something in your cart. Just wanted to personally remind you about your 10% discount with this code, and we'll have this call to action button at the end. So let's see how we can implement this in Klaviy. I'm going to go to my Klaviy account, and once you're in your Klaviy account, click on flows and open the flow that you want to implement this plain text email inside. For example, I will open my abandoned cart reminder, and here, as you can see, we already have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 emails inside this flow already, and the first one is being sent out the day that they just leave their cart behind, and the second one will be sent a day after that, and the third one is being sent 42 hours from the second one. So we're gonna add another time delay, and here we can say wait 3 days, and then we will send our plain text emails as the final chance for them to use this email. By the way, all of these 3 emails are design-based. If I click on them, you can see that they are design-based emails. This was the third one, and this one is the second one. So all of these 3 are design-based, and this final one will be a plain text. Once you click on this new email that you added here, don't select on select template. Instead, click on this 3 dots and click on create text only email, which is what we want, a plain text email. And you will have the editor here. You can use the customer's first name. We actually want to copy this copy inside that editor, but before doing that, the brand name and brand owner name, and also this first name is corrected. So what I'm going to say here is the brand is, for example, Shower Labs.dk. The owner name is Lucas. And also make sure that the first name for recipients is being implemented for Klaviy. Don't worry about all these commands. I will put a unique command that you can copy and paste into ChatGPT so you can just easily use it for your own. And as you can see, the format is now aligned with Klaviy, and we will have the owner's name. So I'm going to copy all of these, and I'm going to go back to Klaviy, and I'm going to paste it here. So make sure you have enough white space between the lines so it's easy to read. Also, this part, you should link here, link this text. You just highlight it and use this link icon and add your link right here. So as this is the abandoned cart flow, you want to make sure that you're adding the event link. But here I just want to enter the website address, and you can also highlight the discount, also highlighting the discount code. All right, once you're done, you click on save. You just have to add the subject line now. We can also use the ChatGPT for the subject line. I will ask for give me some subject line ideas. For the subject line of these kind of emails, make sure that the subject line is also feeling personal email. So something like your 10% off is about to expire doesn't really work here. None of this works. So let's say that I want it to feel more personal and see what it says. So here it says, just me, Lucas, one last reminder. This one looks cool. Let's see other option before doing a discount once to make sure. We can just use this one. I'm going to copy that and I will paste it here. As you can see, here's how the email looks. And once you finish all of these, you can click on done. So this is how you implement this kind of plain text emails in your flows. You can also do the same thing for your campaigns or for your welcome flow. It's really simple, but make sure you're not implementing all of your emails as a plain text. You want to make sure you have at least 2 to 3 emails before sending the plain text to maximizing the revenue. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I share a lot of information about email marketing for free at least 2 times a week. So stay tuned. Cheers.